Hello, my name is Bernardo, welcome to DIYblogger.net, and thank you Dino for allowing me to do another guest video post. My subject today is how to market your soul on video. And marketing your soul on video really means how to create that emotional bond with your audience that allows you to either position yourself as an expert in the field or to position your service or your product as something that's essential to your audience's lives. I want you to remember that most people purchase for emotional reasons first and logical reasons second. So keep that in mind whenever you're creating videos and don't try to cram in too much just technical information on them. Be able to connect with somebody first, add some value, and then be able to share your message. I'm going to give you 3 steps to accomplish this, which is marketing your soul on video, but step 0 is something that I spoke about in my previous guest post here, which is turning yourself on. Before you turn on the camera, turn your switch on yourself first and come from a genuine place of excitement, of fun, of passion. If you do that, your message will be 10 times more likely to come across as something that people want to listen to. Step number 1 is you need to be able to define a clear purpose that serves your audience first and you second. I can't tell you how many times I've seen a video that actually where the person's clear initial and main purpose is to sell me something. If that is your main purpose, people are going to shut you off. You need to be able to take people from a place called so what to a place called me too. And the way you do that is to create a rapport with somebody first, to add some value, to create some connection with that person through video, and then when that person's feeling, yes, me too, I feel this way, I understand what you're saying, then you can actually show your message. If you start just with your message of selling first, chances are people are going to say, so what, turn you off. Second key ingredient in order to market your soul on video is you need to be able to provide tons of value to your audience. And providing tons of value means you need to be able to, in your videos, provide something of so much value that stands on its own. So whether they buy from you or not, they should be able to take something with them that's invaluable. And if you do that, people will actually, number 1, care about you because you're providing some value to them. Number 2, come back for more. Which brings me to another part of this step, which is you can't just do it with one video. I wish it were that simple. I wish you could just do one video and hit the jackpot, but unless you go viral to 100 million hits, chances are you're going to have to provide a series of reasons for people to come back to your site, and that's not done in any other way than providing specific value on each video. Yes, that value needs to be somewhat related to what you're selling, but it needs to stand on its own as well. Step number 3 is you need to remember this ingredient for life, which is regardless of what business you say you're in, you are in the people business. You're not in the computer business, you're not in the coaching, you're not in the consulting business, you're not in the blogging business, you are in the people business. Let me ask you this question. Who would you rather buy something from? Given the same product, around the same price, would you rather buy from the best salesperson in the world, the best marketer, or a friend? Chances are, if you're like me, you're going to say a friend. And if that's the case, video allows you to create that bond with someone. Unlike written word, video is what you do every day. When you talk to someone, you see them, you feel them, you hear them. So it's an all-encompassing medium, and I highly encourage you to use it. So what did I talk about today? I spoke about the 3 major ways to market your soul on video. And I didn't say sell your soul, I said market your soul because it's more like a marathon than a sprint. Step number 1 is clearly define a purpose that is focused on your audience first and yourself second. Second key is to provide tons of value. Third key is to remember that you're in the people business. And step 0 that I told you before those 3 steps is turn yourself on. So I'm going to give you 3 challenges, less talk and more action here. Challenge number 1, post a comment, let me know how this is valuable or not to your life. Step number 2 is I want you to add either one or these 3 steps next time you do a video, and ideally if you want, share it back with me, either through this post or find me on Twitter and share it with me there. Third challenge, I want you to think of ways you can actually use these 3 concepts, not just in video, but in your own life. Because if you do that, I think that we're all getting to an awesome place, which is growing, not just through video, but through engaging with people in a real way. Thank you for allowing me to share this with you, and I challenge you to market your soul on video. Thank you.